goes the former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Garoppolo now, first down throw. And that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Garoppolo. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First carry now for Trey Sermon. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Flush to his right. Open man right side is Cup, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try the jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes it causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Van Jefferson. 34 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Well, you're not going to hear Jimmy Garoppolo mentioned among the strongest arms in the league, but that doesn't mean he can't beat you with a long one. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Benjamin with it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Garoppolo. Able to get away. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. And Gold is able to put it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. From the gun, here's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On first down, Stafford here. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Back to throw. Stafford. That's taken in by Henderson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
And And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Oh, what a move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
51 on the mic, boys, 51.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next year. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Cooper Kupp deep for L.A. Matthew Stafford and the rest of the Rams offense set to take over once more. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit? And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On the handoff, Henderson. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
That's it, baby.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And the 49ers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, Charles, they were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we've come to halftime. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gunn and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Let's go,
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Here's Stafford. He finds his man, complete. That's Henderson. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down. Now it's Stafford. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Play action. Garoppolo. That is incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. And that will be incomplete.
What's up, Poo-Poo?
Up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to fourth down. The kick by Gold is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back.
Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone.
How much my boy Adele is on the Rams?
I know.
Jet sweep. Garoppolo taps it forward. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
An effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the block.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Niners on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at...
After review of the play, ruling on the field.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
That's caught. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Well, the penalty takes him all the way back to the 12. You don't see many two-point conversions that go in from the 12, do you?
No, you really don't, but in a strange way, it actually opens up the field a little bit, maybe expands what you can call on offense, and they took advantage of it.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Now a first down throw. Stafford escaping the pressure right. He finds his target. Beckham.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods.
And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Throwing again is Stafford. Flush to his right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when the quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. Touchdown. Darrell Henderson, 52 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. This one caught by Kittle. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run the counter. Mitchell. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 23. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And Gold is able to put it through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And down he goes, but he takes all the way up at the 40-yard line. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He completes it to Beckham. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 2nd and 7, Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Stafford. And his throw here is incomplete. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Now it's Stafford. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And Gay knocks this one through. And we are all tied here in the final stages. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
(17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To throw is Garoppolo. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And this will be caught at the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
That's on the guard, Laken Tomlinson.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run on 1st down. Henderson. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. And this one is right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't the one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on it, it'd be up in the 300s right now. One final try now for Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.